Hello everyone, I hope you're doing just fine. So today, as you can see, there are no shelves behind me. There's just this beautiful apricot tree and some other trees surrounding me. Everything here is just so freaking awesome. The view of the snowy mountains, the fresh air, and the smell of clean and tilled soil. It just feels so refreshing, and it feels like I'm rebooting my system. So today, as you can see in the title, there's going to be both a very short book haul, and then I'm going to go straight ahead to the end of the year book tag questions. So the first book that I've got is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. This is a book that I've been wanting to own and read for so long. I think since my college days. It's the first book of a 7-volume autobiography of the author. It says in the synopsis that in this volume, Maya Angelou is going to evoke her childhood, and obviously we're going to see everything that she went through as a kid. I think these kind of books are meant to be read by everyone. I just can't wait to read it and talk to you guys about it. Second book is The Institute by Stephen King, which is also his latest novel. To be honest, I don't have any particular clue about the story of this book. I only know that I'm counting on it to help me get into the realm of Stephen King. I only read The Shining, I guess, last year, and it was my first experience with Stephen King, and I still don't see how many readers, a lot of people say that it was one of the most frightening books they've ever read. I mean, I seriously did everything in my power just to, get all the feels out of it, but it just didn't happen. I kept waiting for that moment where I would jump out of my place and start looking under my bed, and I even waited for nightmares to visit, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know, guys, maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know, I honestly don't know, but I'm counting on this one, and I think this is going to be my second chance with Mr. King. Okay, now off to the end of the year book tag. I have never thought that I would do a challenge like this on my channel, but I just couldn't skip this one. I was tagged by my two beautiful bookish friends, Zinab and Suhaila. They both have just started this amazing podcast, bookish podcast of course, where they talk about everything book related. I'm not a podcast person. I don't usually listen to podcasts, but this one is just brilliant. I love it. It's so genuine and spontaneous, and it feels like you're talking to your friends. The podcast is called I Just Want to Talk About Books, and it's available on YouTube, Spotify. They also have a Bookstagram page, and I think it's also available on Google Podcast. So yeah, I will certainly leave the link to their YouTube channel and Instagram page so that you can go show them some support and love. I'm sure if you listen to just one episode, you won't be able to stop. So, end of the year book tag, and there are 6 questions that I'm supposed to answer. First question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Well, to be honest, I usually start books and DNF them, and I did start a couple of books, a group of books that I haven't finished until this moment. Some of them were audiobooks, some were physical, and some I don't even remember. But I do have 2 books in mind that I can't wait to finish. The first one would be This Blinding Absence of Light by Tahar bin Jelloun. And the second one is Inferno by Dan Brown. Second question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? My answer would be no. I'm sorry, no. Maybe next year, I don't know. Question number 3 is there a new release you're still waiting for? Okay, let me be honest with you guys. I'm not that kind of a reader. I don't usually go and look for new releases. Maybe this will sound a bit weird, But this is the truth, guys. I'm not really into these kind of activities. But reading this question, it occurred to me that, I mean, it wouldn't hurt looking for new releases, and I wanted to try this. Just for a change, I went to my Goodreads account and started looking for new releases, and I came across this historical fiction novel that is called The Mystery of Mrs. Christie, I think. Yeah, the book is called The Mystery of Mrs. Christie, and it's written by the author Mary Benedict. I don't know who the author is, to be honest, but this is a book about a mysterious incident that happened with Agatha Christie. It says that she disappeared just out of the blue, and then after 11 days she's going to reappear, and nobody knew where she went, where she stayed, and how did she come back. So this is all we need to know about this book. I don't know, I have this feeling that this book is going to be an amazing one. Question number 4 is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I would love to finish Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is helping me get into the mood of Harry Potter. I think this is my favorite so far. I don't know, maybe I'm going to change my mind later, but yeah, I want to finish this book before 2020, before the end of 2020. Also, I think I'm gonna read I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou, because I still remember that I've promised myself to at least own my copy before the end of 2020, and yeah, I can't wait to read it. I think that I've said this already. The third book will probably be Mعنينو's memoir. I have talked about this book on an IGTV video on my Bookstagram account. It's this memoir by a Moroccan journalist, الصديق معنينو, Mohammed الصديق معنينو, and it's basically a 6 volumes memoir. I have started it earlier this month, and I'm still putting it off because I'm really delving deeper into the Harry Potter world. Question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? This one is really hard to answer because I still haven't finished a number of books that I have already started earlier this year. But if and only if I can finish A Gentleman in Moscow by Amor, I have a feeling that it's going to be the one. I'm still at the beginning of the novel, but I think that I have this feeling that the story still has a lot more into it. The last question number 6, will be, have you already started making reading plans for 2021? Okay, let's be honest. I am not good with plans. I have never, this might sound weird to you guys, but I have never ever set a TBR list. I just go with my instinct, and I go with whatever my mood asks for. But I won't deny that I have some books in mind that I can't wait to get to. Of course, this includes the Harry Potter books. I wish I can finish them in 2021, and I also would like to read the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm just reading for Elif Shafak, so I might read 1 or 2 of her books. I have her latest, and I still haven't read The Bastard of Istanbul, so yeah. I'm probably gonna start reading more books in Arabic, and the first that comes into my mind now is Radwa's trilogy, ثلاثية غرناطة. So I think that's it. Okay guys, we have finally reached the end of this video. I think this is going to be a short one, and it was super fun talking about books. It was super fun answering questions about next year. So yeah, thank you girls for the tag again, and thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I'm inviting you all to do this tag. Either on your Instagram account, on your YouTube channels, IGTV videos, whatever suits you. I'm sending you lots of happy thoughts and warm breezes. Take good care of yourselves, guys, and see you next time. Bye!